Another thing that came up recently is about compromise when you have a partner. When you have a narcissist, there's a lot that the victim, we compromise all the time, constantly, throughout the entire length of stay with the narcissist. In this show, White Lotus, as I spoke of Monday, just another couple, two couples reminded me of something else. Would you rather have heat, that chemistry, but dishonesty, or honesty without heat or that attraction? Which would you rather have? I want both. I don't want either of those two dysfunctional relationships. But in this show, this is the second season that I referred to Monday and today, they show two couples juxtaposed against each other, one with the heat but not honesty, and one with, it seems, honesty but not heat. And it made me come up with this question: which would you want? I don't want either of those, because I want both honesty and heat. But I think many times we're put into a situation wherein we're choosing the lesser of the evils. Definitely the case with narcissists. I've heard many times, many times, I've said, well, I'll just be trading in his problems for someone else's, or there's something wrong with everyone, or, well, no one's perfect, or every couple's got something, or everyone has issues, or I've already trained this one. Here's the thing. I'm breaking this one down. Yes to all of that. As far as I understand those questions, and that you say those to convince yourself to stay. So I understand that that's like the first foray into convincing ourselves to stay with a narcissist, right? We try to convince ourselves, well, I'll just get into it with somebody else. Oh my God. Here's the thing. Saying I might get into problems with somebody else, I don't think should include infidelity, distress, anxiety, stress, betrayal, disloyalty, right? I don't think that's what those phrases have in mind. Because again, yes to all of those phrases. Sure, you'll not have this person and you'll trade in for another person's problems. Sure, you'll not have this person and you'll have to get to know somebody else and their kinks and whatever. Sure, absolutely. But these little expressions that have been developed over the years should be to describe if someone is sloppy, if they maybe don't listen so well when you talk, right? Or if somebody is stubborn, if somebody, you want them to be more outgoing, you like to be with friends, they like to stay in. These kinds of compromises are made in couples all the time. The little things that annoy each other that we have to learn to communicate through, okay? Find our way to compromise through. That's what these expressions are for. Not to use to convince ourselves to stay in a heatless couple or in a dishonest place, right? And I refuse to believe that these expressions of, well, I already trained him, or I'd have to trade him for that. I refuse to believe that if they cheat, lie, and steal their way through life. I refuse to believe that those expressions are for that. Nope. And by refuse, I mean refuse. I don't care how good the guy is. I don't care how good the guy is. My pronoun is he for a romantic partner. Please insert your own and make the story your own. These expressions of, oh, well, I'd have to just move on to... You guys, those are meant for light-hearted issues. Even if you have a deep issue and you go to therapy together, even if there's a healthy couple and someone steps out, things happen, humanity circumstance. People can be sorrowful, they can be sorry, they can have true regret over that situation happening. We've all known a couple that has gone through that. Okay, they get help, they show regret, they turn a leaf. It can happen, but not with a narcissist. Okay, not with a narcissist. When they showed these two couples on the second season of White Lotus, and I'm watching them the whole season, the reason this video is I kept saying, which couple is better? Neither. I don't want either. I don't want either of those situations. I don't care if you have all the heat and passion in the world. Your guy's being dishonest. Done. And I don't care if you have all the money and all the honesty in the world. There's no heat. You're not a couple. You're like roommates at a young age. Not fizzled. We're 80. I'm not talking about that. I don't want that. Please don't undercut yourself and accept lesser than you want, lesser than you deserve, because you think you can't get any better. Or what am I going to get? I'm going to get it all? You can't have it all. I've heard that too. You can't have it all. No, you can't, but you can have honesty. You can have loyalty. You can have no betrayal. I know plenty of couples that have these things and have for years. And then before anyone says, well, how do you know? No one knows anybody. No. These are couples, when I say I know them, I mean I know both of them. Okay? And they have a healthy union. Healthy union. Okay? And I feel like so many people accept what's in front of them because they think it's the lesser of two evils. Well, I already have this. I've already done the work. I might as well stay here. I put in the time. I put in the effort. What am I going to do? Start over? Yeah, maybe. Or maybe not even be with anybody, right? How much do you want for yourself? What is your bar of mistreatment? What is your bar of good treatment? What is your need? What are your needs, wants, desires to get from a partner, and are you getting it? These are all things that I challenge you to look at. What would you want to bargain with? If you took something from your relationship out that you don't like, what would you like back in that is good? And why are you undercutting yourself and what you deserve? I want it all. I want everything. I want everything. I want him to be smart. I want him to be kind. I want the heat. I want loyalty. I want him to be a stellar human being. Absolutely 100%. And I will not settle ever again. I settled many, many times, and the essence of this video is to tell you, if you are out there and you're starting to date, or if you've just started to date, or even if you're with someone and you've been a long time, again, I don't tell you to leave. I know I say that a lot, but it's a very personal choice. And if you advise someone to leave and they're not ready, or the person, it can even lead to violence for some people, if their partner flips out. So I never tell anyone to leave. But by all means, do not stay because you're thinking, this is, what am I going to get? What else is out there? Oh, well, so he cheats, big deal. Or so we don't have sex, big deal. Can I say the word sex on YouTube? Of course I can. I think I can. But like, in other words, they think their issues aren't big deals, so they're going to stay anyway. If it's a big deal to you, it's a big deal. If it's a big deal to you, it is a big deal. I can't tell you what your issue is. That's a big deal. Only you can. It's arbitrary. It's subjective. We all have different big deals. We all have different priorities in life with what's important to us. I knew a girl once that money, she said it right out loud. This was about 12 years ago, maybe even more. I said, why aren't you oh, he doesn't have enough money. I can't date him. Oh, he's not tall enough. I can't date him. Really superficial things this person was after. Really superficial. And I thought it was deplorable. But that was her priority. Who am I to say what's important to her? I thought it was deplorable. I'm no longer in this person's world, but oh, disgusting. Right out loud too, just owned it. Which, mad props and respect that you know yourself and you're proud enough to say it out loud, but man, the day I ever try to marry somebody because they make enough money, oh my God. Or go out with somebody, because that's not on my list of priorities. But Everyone wants someone who's successful because to me that indicates ambition. Now that's a different thing to be excited about. If somebody's ambitious versus lazy, and most ambitious people end up successful because they're ambitious. So then money is a byproduct of that success. I don't like lazy. So maybe by nature of that, maybe the next time, maybe somebody would be doing well. I tend to date men that are, but I've dated bums that had zero. My narcissist had zero. When I say zero, I mean negative. Negative at 63. Negative. The guy before him, 63 also. Well, 62, each of them when I started. Neither of them owned homes. Neither of them, I mean, it was, I'm like, how can you be 60? How in life, in America? You've worked, you have a career, I don't get it. So whatever your priority is, just keep that in mind and stop accepting lesser than because you think you're never going to get it. Or you think that, oh, I might as well put up with this. No, you can have it all. And you deserve it all, whatever's important to you, because you're giving it all, I'm assuming. You're giving your most, so you want someone to give their most. This concerns me, you guys. I see people trading off all the time. And you know what? Relationships shouldn't be a trade-off. I'm not, again, talking about compromise on the little things, but the big, huge, when they say your values and your morals should align, that's what they're talking about. The big, huge things you should agree on, and you should behave that way together. I just want to mention this, you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you Friday.